Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Keana Robinson, and I am the founder of Uplifting Legacy. And at Uplifting Legacy, I help clients to change their mindset, to build wealth, and to build legacy. So I'm here to talk about all things shifting, all things changing, getting unstuck for mindset, unstuck for financial situations. I've helped many of my clients since 2014 to get out of debt, to start saving for retirement, to help to plan their children's college funds. Many things involving mindset shift, getting out of debt, building wealth, creating strategies so that they can live successfully financially and they can have the success that they need to build wealth and leave a legacy to their children and to their grandchildren. So, welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I'm going to have lots of content coming through that will help. It's going to help. My last video was talking about how to get $1,000 saved to go into your emergency fund. In this video, we're going to be talking about the B word. Not that B word. Budget. The budget word. And I know a lot of people hate that word, but I've grown to really like that word because that word has been the key to my financial success because it helps me to stay on track. It was what I used when I was in debt as a single mother and trying to get out of debt, out of all the debt that I was in and had a very low credit score through a budget, which is one of the key things, and that mindset shift of changing my mindset about money. And not that it's just something that I got to work so hard for and it's gone. No, this is our wealth builder. That check that we get, that money, that income that we get, that's your wealth builder. That's your legacy lever. So we have to be great stewards from the money that we were given and thankfully change that around and switch it so that you can leave a legacy. So with the help of the Lord, thank God I raised my credit score to over 800. And so I'm here to help others to do the same. So today we're talking about the budget. So a lot of people think the budget is just this restrictive, tight way. I can't do anything. I can't go anywhere. And I have to just be so tight and I just can't move. No, that's not a budget. This is uplifting legacy. So uplifting legacy, we're teaching clients how to uplift these strategies to make them work for you, to not make them seem so dreaded because they don't have to be. You can create a budget and have some spending money. You can have a few $100s next week just to blow. And that's perfectly fine if it's in your budget and if you're planning for it. And that's the key. It's planning for it. So when I met with my clients, most of my clients did not have a budget. And that is what keeps us in chains, keeps us bound because you just have you're just going by your checking account. And so you're just like, okay, I got this $4,000 coming in. I'm just going to spend it. I'm pay these bills. And I think I got this amount left. And I'm going to put this amount on this bill and maybe spend some money, maybe shop a little bit, maybe go out to eat. I think I should have enough money to last me through the weekend or maybe not. That is not the plan. That is not the way to stretch your money. When you start doing a budget, you're really going to see how it lasts a lot longer and how it stretches. So one thing is you want to list out your income per your expenses. So for example, if you bring home $4,000 for the month, you want to list out every single expense that you're going to use your money for that month. So all your bills. So your rent or your mortgage, your car insurance, your cell phone bill, your car insurance, your internet, your groceries, your gas, and even, once you have all of your expenses done, if you're paying on a credit card, what's that monthly amount? Everything should be listed in that budget because every dollar should be accounted for. So if you bring home $4,000 for the month, guess what should be on that paper? $4,000. So if you have, let's say, $3,500 a month in bills, then you have that 500 extra. Then what are you going to do for it? So that's what I help my clients with, that strategy. Once every dollar is accounted for and you have money left over, then what's next? Do you need to build an emergency fund, which we talked about in the previous video of $1,000? Do you need to start paying off debt, which we're going to continue talking about in my YouTube videos? So what are you going to do with that extra after your essential bills are taken care of? So that is what is to come in these my YouTube channel. So when you budget, another key thing is to make sure that you are making your budget before you get your check. So let's say we are in October and you want to start this soon. And if you get paid this week, let's get a budget right now, because you want to have your budget listed out and know exactly what to do with your money before you get your check. Do it in advance. And then give yourself a little fun money. I really don't like to have my clients so tight that they have nothing. Like you can't even go and get you a meal from, a fast food place. No, I don't like to have my clients that strenuous. Now, if you are ready to be that stern and that strict because you have so much that you want to do and you're ready to take care of this, then hey, go ahead. I'm proud of you if you're going to be that strict and like, nope, I'm not going to eat at all. I'm going to cook at home. Then okay, then let's do that. Then we're going to have a budget with no out to eat money. But usually, even if it's a little bit to put in your pocket, if it's a lot, it all depends on your income and what you have in your expenses. And one thing is that you don't have to make a lot of money to save money. You don't have to make a lot of money to create a budget. If the minimum or the max, whatever it is, let's create a budget because you want to know exactly to the dollar what is coming out. So I help my clients strategize how to plan throughout the month, how to use their money throughout the month, how to use different apps and different spreadsheets and whatever fits you, paper and pen. It's all individualized. So it's whatever works for you is going to tell you how you're going to work that budget. But the plan is to have it wrote down. Write it down before you get your check and try your best to stick to it. So that's the best way to have a budget and to stick to it because every dollar is accounted for. So it makes life easier. For me, it makes life easier because it's like, okay, with this check, I know out of this 4,000, 2,000 is split. So this first check, this is exactly what this 2,000 is going towards. Of course, some things happen where you might need to shift things around a little bit, but mainly you already know what it's going for. So that is the best way to create a budget. If you get my workbook, then you will have a sheet in there that you can put your monthly expenses, your monthly income, your debts. So click the link below to get the workbook so that you can have everything all in one place, your whole budget plan. And then you can use that workbook as well to walk through this journey with me. I went through the journey and I want to help others to go through the journey. And the workbook is going to help us do that. So grab the workbook, fill out your monthly income sheet, fill out your expenses sheet. We're going to be talking about the goals and the debt and the wills and the trust and so much more, life insurance. subscribe so that you can get these videos for your educational purposes as well. So thank you again. I hope to see you in the next video.